All right. Welcome those of you who will be watching this interview with my great colleague, friend, old days of Primerica. I've seen Corinna on the stage and so excited about what we were doing, and what we really were doing, or what we were thinking we're doing, is helping the community. Corinna, welcome. How are you, my dear?
I'm great, thank you. I'm excited to hear what you have going on.
A lot of things going on, so I'm re-catching up with some of the old friends,
Hmm.
some of the colleagues from the past, whether they work with me on the Camel products or they work in Primerica or even FedEx times.
Hmm.
Because I people say, "What's your success?" And I say, "It's my collection of great friends. I can
Right.
go any city in the world like this, somebody will pick me up. I'm just going to Saudi. I don't know one person, but I know many people.
Hmm.
And right
Wow.
now, one of them will come pick me up and take me to my destination." But we started this conversation of why great things happen to great people,
Hmm.
because I believe in miracles.
Right.
I believe every one of us has a special place that we want to find out why we're here. You said you stage homes as for realtors. Tell us a little bit about your profession, Corinna. Right now, what do you do professionally?
So professionally, I've been with this company for almost 9 years. I'm all over the GTA, staging homes and staging condos for real estate agents. So we go in and we make everything pretty, and so our clients can get top dollar and their houses sell faster and for more money.
So a lot of my friends and even family are in real estate. If they needed your services, would that be a possibility? Like, do you take on
Absolutely.
clients?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wonderful. So
absolutely. We
this is
take
a
new
great
clients.
conversation.
Yeah.
So those of you who know, I know how many real estate friends I have, and I'm going to send them this video because I want their attention. They're working
Wonderful.
so hard. And real estate, Karina, right now, I'm aware of the market. I do a lot of research,
Yeah,
and real estate market is slowed down a little bit. So things are tough for the general public. Canadian economy is suffering. Do you agree?
absolutely.
So what's the solution here? What do we do?
Well, you
As
tell me, Arif.
intellectuals, as
Apparently,
people who've
apparently
read
you have
books,
something
I don't
going
know how
on
many
and
books
you're,
you read. You
yeah,
read all of the personal development books and all of
yeah.
that. And I was reading them and I'm saying, why is the money not coming to me, God? Where is it then? And then I didn't know that. I had to practice what I preached.
Yeah.
My sisters in Sweden, she always tells me, if you practice 10% of what you tell people, you will be a millionaire. I said, okay, friend. So I throw away the key to my mouth.
Smart
I
sister.
select people that I want to have a conversation with. And I reached out to you personally because I found you online and I said, man, what a great potential. Maybe she will know what I'm doing, and maybe she'll be able to start something on the side, like 1 hour the whole week. One
Yeah.
hour to learn some
Okay.
new skill that can develop into, Primerica and all of the presentations, how a potentially slow part-time income like mine at FedEx can go with Primerica and take over. So in 2000 and 2000, and when is this? Wow, going long time. I feel now younger, but I feel old now.
Exactly.
2000 and hold on, five. I made $55,000 with FedEx.
Yeah.
And at 2006 in Primerica, I made $45,000.
Mm,
And in 2007, 150,000. So I replaced my full-time job with a part-time opportunity with no skill. You
right.
agree with me? When I came to Primerica, probably you didn't know who I was or where I was, but then later on we all met and we knew who we were.
Yeah, for sure.
So it kind of give us an identity to go for something beyond ourselves, give us a platform, for example, a stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And personal skills only come out and blossom in a teamwork. That's why
Hmm.
people play in teams, because one person can help the whole team, but that one person could be the key player.
Yeah, totally agree.
So here's my offer to you. I don't want to talk. I was thinking that I should ask more questions, meaningful questions. Tell me where you are right now in your life. Otherwise, retirement, hustle, staging, all of these. Can you
Yeah.
talk to me a little bit
Yeah,
about the
I'm
hustle?
staging. I've been very busy. I've been very blessed. Our company's been extremely busy with houses. Condo market, as we know, slowed down, but houses have been booming. So I mean, the last 2 weeks I put in over 100 hours. So I I'm busy. I have a team of people that I lead to stage homes, and then I do a lot for the company on the side, design work, design wise, pulling the jobs together, making sure that everything's ready to go, and shopping, and so from all facets of it. That's so I'm just extremely busy with that.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's what I want to hear,
but
because most.
Arif, I'm always willing to take your call because I always keep a window open. If I'm praying and I'm asking God to show me where my purpose is, and I'm asking Him to open doors of opportunity and windows of divine insight and revelation, then I have to keep an open mind and an open heart. So when you reached out and you said I have something, I said okay, I'm willing to take the time to listen and see if it's something that resonates with me and fits in my schedule. And
Absolutely true. Before this conversation, I told you that I developed this product. I have a factory in Mongolia. This is what I do full time.
yeah,
And I have a network of people who here that I distribute to, and also selling online. Now I'm focused more online after 2000 and the COVID-19. I had a
hmm,
store there and I was making great income and I had lots of plans, but COVID-19 hit many people. You are lucky to be in the same company for 9 years.
yeah.
And I don't know if COVID-19 ever affected.
It did for a very small window in the beginning. I think it was 2 or 3 months, but then real estate was deemed essential, so I got to go back to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
The more skills, I was going to coming to this with you, and I've seen your performance and I see your excitement and all of those stage performances, and the skills that you learned from there, you've taken it to real estate. So you duplicated yourself there faster than anybody, becoming busy,
Yeah.
because many real estate friends I know don't sell 3 houses a year or don't stage
Yeah.
houses a year. And that's through pushing, networking, friends, this, that. They don't understand it's all skill.
Hmm.
I know real estate people here who make at least $5 million a year in this city.
Yeah.
But I know real estate people who don't make 50,000 in this city.
It's true. It is true.
So conversation came to this, that I believe in miracles because I'm always looking for a way to serve other people. This I created because my mother had a heart attack and I was going to Iran from Primerica, and that's how I got misled or misdirected,
Hmm.
redirected, if you will.
Right.
I resigned and I went there and I bought some of this stuff for her at age of 80, 78. She had a heart attack. And I said, this last time my sister called, says, you got to go see mom, your favorite boy, blah, blah, blah. So I dropped Primerica and I went there, and this helped her recover. She's 88 today,
That's incredible.
covered in camel wool.
Amazing.
This again, you asked me how business is going. It was 10 years of people making fun of me, telling me, oh, camel smokes or camel this or camel hump and this and that. And now, based on all of that, I'm bringing a comedy show to the Dubai. You know what I mean? Because they love
Yeah.
camels, right? And I
Yeah.
have all of these collections of what the concept of a Canadian or American is of camels. They
Right.
have absolutely no clue. So I'm taking the camel back there in style. But let's not get redirected, because I wanted to talk to you about an opportunity that came to me through one of my students.
Okay.
I do coaching, and I took my book and I turned it into a coaching program, and I published the book in England. It's a bestseller in England. A lot of friends have read it there, but in Canada, again, people are too busy.
Yeah.
That's the truth of life. It's a
It is.
busy country. So let me see if I can share my window with you here. Camel. Let's go. All right. Let's go to the site so I can tell you the true story and record it. So I'm really laying it out. You're asking me, and I have to be very transparent with you. And I want to ask you if you see my screen.
I do.
This is the very first person who sees the screen, because this was installed tonight, an hour when you texted me. We
Okay.
are now accepting cryptocurrencies. We're excited to announce that we can now make payment, that you can now make payments using popular cryptocurrencies on our platform.
Okay.
enjoy faster service, more reliable way to compete. And let's say this is just one of the services that I offer, but I was going here to the course, and we developed this course, Corinna, to help the community with several things: wealth creation, profits. Again, my robot's not laying off. Full fulfillment, direction, success, understanding, love, balance. Do you think we learned anything about these things in our education in the former company known to both of us in Primerica?
Right?
Because we had mentors, right? We had millionaires who talked to us, and they had
Absolutely.
parties, and they had Bobby Busan is one of the people I can't forget,
Mm-hmm.
because I went to his mansion, and with a scooter on a bike, I couldn't finish going through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he said, I started with nothing. How is this possible, God? One man just like me, and I am me, and he's he, and he's doing this, and I'm suffering. Why? Do questions like this provoke any answers?
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. So I went on the hunt, and I read all of those books, and I summarized in this course. One of my students bought the course, and I was going through it for the third week. His name is Hadi Mahochi. He's right now in Japan. He
Mm-hmm.
was in Montreal at the time. That's beginning of August. And he made a payment, and he basically put it on what's called Aurum Foundation. Now, Aurum Foundation and New Bank is a new organization launched in May in Dubai.
Okay.
What they do is this. This is really important. Now, you have an account, right? Bank
And
account?
a bank
Bank
account.
account?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a bank account. You deposit $1,000 after you get your commission or your sale, and you come down. And what do you get on your $1,000 by end of the month?
As for, do you mean by interest rate?
Yes, interest.
Well, what are we even at now?
I'm leading at the bank giving you absolutely nothing for your
Zero.
money
Zero
and
zel's
charging you
nada
fees,
for
right?
sure. Yeah.
Charging you fees to keep your money there. And when you want to withdraw or do anything, they're basically charging you. So here's an
Yeah.
account that I opened up, and I'll tell you what happened here. Aurum is a new bank, a new basically out of Dubai and China, Hong Kong, the two
Okay.
biggest places in the world that have basically money. This robot was developed by a gentleman called Brian Benson and his team.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Benson reminds me of John Addison of Primerica. He's a very passionate man, helps people. He helped Binance, which is digital currencies of this world, be known to South America. And he then got paid $110 million in Binance in digital currency. And he says, what the hell am I going to do with this whole world of money? Well, let me design this thing. And he came back with this design, and he basically put a team together. I'm going to stop sharing here. And he put a team together, and that team is now spread out all over the world with 20,000 founders. The first users are those millionaires who put money in, 550 million. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now in May, this is 2020, 2022, 23. And then in May, what happened? They opened it up to the public, because if they want to be a public company, like Primerica went public, like any exchange, this is not just a company, it's actually an exchange. People can take cryptocurrency and turn it into cash money and spend it on a card just like this.
Okay.
So imagine if people have money or cryptocurrency out there, and a lot of people have come to me and they've lost money. There's
Mm-hmm.
so many skeptics out there. That's why we have these conversations. How do you start is really simple. You get an invite code, you register, you say, okay, I want to be a user, and it's free.
Mm-hmm.
And once you want to use that robot, you pay $19.99, which is price of like two bottles of water in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And once you registered, you want to put $100 in that robot, see what happens for a week. So let me see what happened to mine since August 11. Again, I'm going to go into share mode to take you to right
So
to
it's
my.
$19.95 a month
No, just $19.99 for the year. This
for
is
the year. Okay.
unbelievable. Again, believe in miracles, right? God brought me this through one of my students. Otherwise, I wouldn't believe it. I
Right.
would be skeptic. I would be basically very hesitant. $19.99 for the whole year. You basically get that robot, and by then the world has changed. I guarantee you, by next year there will be a total different different aura or different
Mm-hmm.
wisdom about this card, because exchange itself will have paper money going into currency back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
and being available on a credit card, and being basically launched in February of 2026 to be a global company with shares. So they
Okay.
will offer those initial people. Now,
Right.
let me just share you my account. You got the picture, I guess, I
Yeah.
believe. If you have questions, again, I'm going to answer all of your questions tonight. So let me go here. See that again?
Yeah.
All right, so because I don't see us, I just see this. So here's my starting day, created on August 11th of 2025.
Okay.
I sold a bundle of socks because this guy was going to Japan. He says, I'm planning to go to Japan. I will buy some socks. And I said, okay. And he says, I want to pay you in digital currency and introduce you to this platform. So yes, okay. And he put in $130, which was the price of my socks
Okay.
initially.
Right.
And by 5th of August, again, I'm going through a lot of screens very quickly, but I started at a basic because my investment was 100 to 249. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was 130. So I started at basic, and then I got promotion to standard, and then I got to comfort, and now I'm optimal. I get 13% of whatever that robot makes on daily basis. Here's my statistics. Income over last week, $64 come from this platform just because my money is in there.
Okay.
The business, this goes on and on and on. It depends on personal persons. So if people want to, let's say, invest $100, a representative like me would be enough. If they want, let's say, invest $25,000, I can arrange a call with Hugh Paul in Ireland, who is the first investor. He actually put in 50,000. So far, he's made $650,000 out of
Okay.
the initial in 5 months. Now, no word of lie. That's why we have that Zoom call at 3 p.m. People are skeptic. Corinna, you don't know what I go through. I go through unbelievable people because I created the YouTube channel, and it starts with Ralph Waldo Emerson, that
Mm-hmm.
people will judge you, will misunderstand you until
Mm-hmm.
it catches on. And then I say, oh, why didn't I invest in Apple? Why didn't I buy Tim Hortons McDonald's when it was 250? Why this, why that, why the other?
Yeah.
Well, it's too late now because those cost millions of dollars, but this opportunity is groundbreaking with $100. So there's a process of registration. You get an invite, you
Mm-hmm.
register, and it's not right now basically, how do I put this? We're not financial advisor. We're not giving anybody financial advice. We are only the users of this platform and these products. There's 9 of them that are
Okay.
coming up one by one. And we just share our own story basically to build a team. Why a team? Again, you understand the structure in Primerica, how multi-level marketing. This is not a
Yeah.
multi-level marketing. This is an
Okay. I was gonna
affiliate
ask.
program. One
Okay.
person can come with $1 million, be right at the top, or you can start with $100 building it up. I'm
Gotcha.
building it up.
Okay.
Okay, that's that. After that, you start with $100, watch it for a week, see what happens. Now, what I did was put that robot on my website to prove to people. And if anybody loses their money within the 7 days or is unhappy for any reason after receiving, I'll give them $100 worth of socks. I'll double down. I'll do whatever it takes to get them to try this robot because it's so good. It's just miraculous. That's all I have to say. Thank you
Okay.
for your time. Any questions, any comments, anything you want to ask me right now? I'd like you to ask any questions that you want.
Um.
Because you're my first candidate to reach out to, actually, to discuss this with you because of your previous knowledge and background and basically performance. Because it's
Right.
not for everybody. It's
Mm-hmm.
not for anybody that just prefers to watch TV rather than that read a book. And, prefers to eat McDonald's instead of going to the gym. I mean, those
Yeah.
things are essential
Yeah.
to me. I
Yeah.
focus on how HOW, health, organization, and
Mm-hmm.
wealth creation. That's
Right.
my expertise. That's what my book is about. That's my coaching is about. Everything is about that.
Okay. Amazing. Well, I'm interested.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
all. Thank you
Why
very much.
not? Throw my hat in the ring, Arif. What have I got to lose?
Yes,
trust you.
nothing, Corinna.
I've
Thank you for your belief.
what do you got
Stop
to lose?
recording.
100